I ran to the bathroom.
Would you like getting little drops out of your
My
ass?
nigga, fuck that little drop beat. As soon as I got to the toilet bowl, it was like a reverse shear effect on a steak. B like the water hit my water hit the water, and then it came back up. Like I bidetted my own ass with my shit. I bidetted my own ass, but yo, it was horrible. And then I tried to get up and take a shower, and my asshole said, "No, get back down here." Yo, I was like, "Oh,
Get over here!"
Oh, this sucks. This is what you get.
Scorpion whipped you right back to the
My
toilet.
nigga, I think I saw something in my poop that I ate in 1985, and I wasn't even born yet. I think I saw something from my poop from back then, Rich. I was like, oh, shit, where'd you come from? You ever swallowed a penny?
No.
I swallowed a penny when I was younger. Don't fuck y'all.
Why?
Fuck y'all.
Why did you swallow a penny?
I
Yo-Yos and care packages. And this yo-yo for retail is $100.
Really?
Yep.
Why so expensive? Because it's like a limited edition or something?
Yeah, it's a special splash edition color. If you buy a regular, it's like $75.
Okay.
But I pretty much got it for, because I'm part of their monthly thrills, $50 a month. So I paid pretty much $50 for a $100 yo-yo.
That's pretty cheap.
Oh yeah, I love it. Like, I've been playing with this like crazy.
Introduce the pod, my brother.
Oh, you ain't gonna do?
No, I don't got no weed today, no alcohol. Told you, I've been on some shit lately, B.
This man's been on some shit lately. Look, this is the first What's Up Everybody podcast, smoke free and drink free. I'll just say drug free.
Nah, I've sat here and not drank before.
All right, so
It's just
let's get
to
into
be
it.
announced.
What up, everybody? It's your boy Richard Picasso. We're here at the What's Up Everybody pod. I am Richard Picasso. I said it 3 times already, and that's G out of character.
Yo, you gotta say it as many times as needed.
You gotta do the ayo.
Ayo, what up, everybody? I got my Pop Smoke shit on today.
We gotta hold the O.
Oh.
Okay, you ain't gotta do all that. You ain't a turkey nigga.
What up, G?
So, great.
How was your week?
All right, well, week was really dope. I got featured in Paper magazine.
Talk about it.
Shout out to Twink, the Twink next door. If you don't know him, follow him. He's a very
Shout out to Twink.
Very talented model, very talented, like just a very talented human being. He like pretty much combines like I would say very eccentric and aesthetic artwork with his fashion. Like this dude had like a kinetic roller coaster as a fashion piece.
Really?
He got like a kinetic box, just wrapped it around, like you kind of have it on the floor and you could just like play with it and stuff.
Okay.
He pretty much turned it into fashion. Like he pretty much, it's like picking up the roller coaster and putting it on your body.
Fashion eyes and fashion people are always so dynamically like different. Like they'll look at a painting of a dot and see a million things that nobody else can see.
With one little dot.
One little dot. Like we discussed that artist that sold the invisible sculpture.
That's sometimes art gets too, I was like introspective, that people will look at the most meaningless thing as art.
Yeah.
Like it'd be like a candy wrapper on the floor, like, oh my god.
But that's what presumably though, art is in the eye of the bearer. Whatever you see as art, I make fun of myself because I always say like I don't got a fashion sense.
You do.
I don't though.
Look at them braids. Look at those fresh braids.
Yeah, but that's as far as like your buddy goes. Like I don't gotta see how Ari said. I took something and I unseamed it and put something together and create something. I ain't got that mind to. I would rather wear a gray on gray sweatsuit than have to go get blue jeans with a plaid jacket, with a this vest, with a white.
Well, maybe you don't do it with fashion, but you probably do it with your music.
I try, yeah.
You do it in a different way.
Yeah. I mean, create, but it would be dope to be. I would love to be fashionable. I don't think that's something you create. That's what I'm saying. I think it's something that you're born with.
No.
You know what I mean? You know what looks good on you. You know what looks stylish. You know what looks good on other people. That's a gift.
Yes, and I learned that especially with women because I've had women in the past that I would go to malls with,
Okay.
and they'll be like, "This will look nice on you," and I would look at it as like, "Ew, well, you want me to
I
wear
don't know that shit. That shit ain't
And
gonna
then
look
when
nice
I
on me.
actually like purchase it and wear it in public,
You're like,
other
oh, this
people
shit
around
looks
me
nice
be
on
like,
me.
"Yo, that's real nice. Yo, where'd you get that?" Like, "Yo, you looking good, man." I'm like, maybe they had a point with I need to.
I'm an awkward size too. I'm like,
You said medium.
yeah, I'm like an awkward size. Like,
Like, I haven't been medium since grade school, so
I like wearing large. I like wearing large, but large isn't always the best for me because sometimes it looks too big. Like sometimes if I wear a t-shirt large, it looks a little bit too long for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then if I wear a t-shirt, like sometimes I'll get a medium, and the first time I wash it, can't wear it no more.
I like that from my perspective too. Like when I wear or buy T-shirts, I'd rather buy a 2X than buy a large because for me, because I'm so tall, and I don't know if it's like the dimensions from my hip down to my neck, that every time I get like a large, like when I start like stretching my arms or bending down, it's like you see the stomach, you see my ass crack and stuff.
So you're tall though. You probably got a long torso.
Yeah. So that's like if I get a 2X, perfectly fine. But it's like if I get that in between XL, it depends on which shirt brand I get. If it's like the right XL, because I've had some wrong XLs in my life before and they never work out. So I'd rather just get the 2X. That way I'm safe. I can move around. And it's actually more breathable for me because it's like a little bit more loose. That a lot more air comes in when it's like too hot. I can just go like this from my shirt with my wearing the large. I'm like going like.
We're pretty good though on proportion. Like it must suck for like a person that's like, I don't know, 5'4" with a size 16 shoe. You know what I mean? Like that would look real doofy. You know, like we're pretty good on proportion. It would suck when you're unproportioned. Like some people got no necks.
All those people. I don't want to say those people, but
we know. You know who you are. You know who you are.
very interesting looking people. So, yeah. But,
anything else to besides Paper Magazine, my brother? Daddy's birthday yesterday too, right?
Yes. Happy birthday to the pops.
Happy birthday, Pops.
That was yesterday. Well, by the way, this is our first Saturday episode ever. This is not usually our Sunday show. We're trying a different format with how we do our, shows. Sunday. We want to kind of try to move into making that a rest day and do more like Friday evening, Saturday.
Yeah, he wants to get
shows.
to his yo-yo. He wants to get to his yo-yo buddies on Sunday. That's the truth.
Yeah,
that's the truth.
No, it's not. This is your idea. What are you talking about? This is all his idea. He's trying to throw it up on me.
I don't mind them. Like whether it be Saturday, Sunday. Sunday I started putting on little extra activities. So it works for me for Saturday because it gets me in a. You figure physical therapy, come pod, go home. Now it's just studio mode.
Yep.
Now just edit the pods.
Yeah, gives you more focus
Sit
time.
there with silencer. Watch the Knicks game. The Knicks made the playoffs. Holla at them. Knicks made the playoffs.
And then they're gonna lose to the Bucks.
They're gonna lose to somebody in the first round.
They're in the playoffs. That's something.
You're a negative Nancy, bro.
What are you talking about?
You did this with the Giants. You do this every time the Knicks play.
Did they win?
Why do you always say? They did, though. The Giants did win that day, you schmuck.
Did they win the Super Bowl?
No.
All right.
But we're talking about the game.
I'm talking about the final exam.
You're one of
test
those.
in between.
You're one of those.
What?
You're definitely one of those.
Well, I dick right at the end.
Yeah. You're one of those. Like, yo, yeah, I knew doing it the whole time.
I
Shut the
right.
fuck up.
It's like I know from the first game. I'm like, they're not gonna make it.
Yeah, but then what did the team does? What did the team does defy your logic?
Defy my logic. It's not logic. It's facts.
What if they defy your logic and they win or they make it though? What are you gonna do then? What are you gonna say then? Well, they made it.
I mean, I was wrong. I was like, okay, they won. Great, congratulations.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm not gonna be a negative Nancy.
Yeah,
I can admit when I was wrong. Some people can't admit when they wrong. I'll be like, oh damn,
well,
I messed
nigga,
up.
if the scores, you can't really deny a score.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they only won, but I hate them niggas, right?
Yeah.
So
No, I'll be like, all right.
yeah, Giannis
I
wasn't
was
playing.
wrong.
That's the only reason the Knicks beat them.
Look, I'll admit I'm wrong. Okay, I'll say like, damn, I thought they were gonna lose. Damn, my judgment was wrong.
This wasn't a good idea.
The naked. No,
This flavor.
Oh well. All right, so we're going a little bit more healthier with ourselves. We're trying to cut off like drinking, eating bad,
No, I ain't cutting. I
coffee.
ain't cutting off no drinking. Don't get me twisted out
All
here.
right,
I just cut
we're
back.
gonna reduce the amount of drinking, reduce the amount of smoking for both of us. More him than me because
They
I don't
say
do that.
the only thing that's really good for you to drink besides like fruits and vegetable juices is water. Like they don't
Water's
want us drinking
everything.
nothing.
Nope,
It's just
water is
water.
everything. Well,
But that's why I try to compromise, Rich, because look, beer is like 90% water.
and then like what you're drinking now probably has a lot of sugar in it. Still, it might have like flavors.
49.
49 grams of sugar in that
Not
one
too
drink.
bad. That's not too bad.
You know how much you know how much sugar you're supposed to have a day?
That's not too bad though. 49 grams of sugar compared to like a fucking Pepsi.
But that's like corn syrup, the starch
Yeah.
inside of it, so that's like it weighs you down a lot more than that.
Yeah,
will
like
hold you
these
down.
are
Is it Naked owned by the Pepsi?
I don't think so. Let's check under the cap.
Naked, a Pepsi company.
I don't think so. It says
It usually says it on the side.
no. It's Naked Juice, distributed by Naked Juice, not Pepsi.
I feel like they're owned by somebody.
Everybody's owned by somebody.
Well, this is a 7-Eleven drink called Replenish, and it's owned by 7-Eleven in Irving, Texas. And it has a little vitamins. The sugar's a little bit high, but see how it goes. It's better than having a coffee.
Speaking of Texas,
Yes. South by Southwest.
congratulations to motherfucking Joe Rogan on opening his comedy club.
Oh yeah,
It was an official opening like last week or this week.
What's this club called?
I don't know. I'll look it up. But congratulations to you, Joe. That's what's up, bro. To see his come up, man, is fucking amazing, man. Like,
All right, so he's just Joe Rogan comes from comedy.
no, but he shows for me, he shows you don't have to be other things other than yourself. And you don't have to do things that you don't like to do to be somewhere in life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand he's a martial artist, and I understand he obviously works out.
Big, yeah,
But-
that nigga's big.
But the comedy side of it,
His body's weirdly proportioned.
his abs be looking like they
And then
exploded.
they got veiny, super veiny.
Well, he's on testosterone and all that shit. The niggas don't want to get old. Niggas want to live
king in this
forever.
shit. He's liver king in the fuck. Is it?
No, he's not on steroids. He's on testosterone. There's a difference. Steroids come with steroids help like replenish like when you're weak and out, when you're done. Testosterone's just putting back what we're already supposed to have. As you get older, your testosterone disappears. So when you go to testosterone therapy, as I'm understanding it, they're just putting back where it should be. Steroids is there's a Chael Sonnen says there's a difference between use and abuse. And a lot of people that use steroids properly, their nuts don't shrink. A lot of people that use steroids properly don't go into roid rage and bug the fuck out. But the people that abuse it, their nuts will shrink. They'll have the roid rage, Chris Benoit, this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like people who use it like that and go crazy. Like that's why a lot of those wrestlers in WWE back in the days all fucked in the head
And most of them die young.
because they were fucking roids, b. Like these niggas was really losing their mind. Let me see Joe Rogan's club name.
Club man.
Joe Rogan club name. 55. New comment. The Comedy Mothership.
The Comedy Mothership.
Comedy Mothership.
That's gotta be interesting.
It's in Austin, Texas.
L. Wait, I was gonna say L, not R.
See what I find awesome about that though
Why
is
do your
that
headphones connect to my phone?
they're actually connected to your computer,
Oh,
so I
which
can hear our
hence connects to my
so
phone.
I can hear our audio while we talk and make sure that the pod runs smoothly
Yep. And
without putting headphones on and fucking up my hair.
it's beautiful hair.
My hair. I was contemplating yesterday. I was like, should I get the Jalen Brunsons
You got the Ja Morant.
or should I get the Pop Smokes, right? And I was sitting there like, And then my barber's like, don't get the Jalen Brunsons because she's just going to twist your hair and they're going to come out fast. Get the Pop Smokes. So I did the Pops, right? And when I came out the barbershop and, I keep my eyes closed usually when he's doing the shape up just because I like to see the end product. I'm like, When I opened my eyes, I was like, oh shit. I thought I was gonna fuck myself up.
You look mean. You like a bully.
I thought I was finna rob myself.
I told him though, he looked like all the high schoolers I used to go to try to chase me down the damn school and stuff. I used to be scared to go to school. I see dudes with braids like that. Like, nah, they ain't safe.
I ain't fucking with him. He a bully.
Oh, bully scaring me.
But I was saying though, I admire that Rogan created a space where he has availability. His friends have availability to come and do what they love doing, which is comedy, in his place. You know what I'm saying? Something that he built, he made, and like I said, it'd be no greater feat than to be like 55, 50 years old and create a space, a place where all your friends can come do their shit.
And then it's like, oh, I'm at a space owned by Joe Rogan.
It's crazy. Like, I find it bananas. That I really do, that he did everything that he liked to do.
He earned it.
He became famous for it. You know what I mean? Like that. People should people should idolize that type of role. Do what you like to do. Get famous for it. Become successful in whatever that is. You don't have to be $100 million in a Spotify deal, but
you can. People interpret fame in many different
yes,
ways.
you can gain your own fame, but do what you love doing. Yes. Don't make yourself miserable and do things. Don't be forced. Yo, I even mean like being a parent, my niggas. I'm calling a spade. If you don't want to be a parent,
he's going there.
If you don't want to be a parent, don't be a parent. Don't play with it. Don't be a parent. Go be a better person.
Ain't parents.
Yo, cause you know what it is. Like, I'll be a buck, man. I was like, I saw a movie. I forgot what it was, but I'd be 50-50 on like when women decide to give away their babies. I was looking at that shit like, damn, you like mentally, how do you live with yourself? You're giving away your child to have a better life or not, whatever. You figured in your brain, I'm not a good enough person to raise this thing, so I'm gonna give it away. You're not thinking about what kind of future that thing's gonna have. Who's it gonna end up with? Is it ever gonna ask for its real mom or dad? Right? You're not thinking, what is it gonna do to you if you don't get off your high horse and become a better person? Or what about one day when you do become a better person, and now you're thinking about, oh shit, when I was 17, I had a baby and I gave it away. I want to go find my kid. No. You can't find your fucking kid. You gave that privilege up. So I was like, I saw something and it cringed me out. I was like, oh. But the more I sit with it, I gotta give it up to those people that are able to go ahead and do that, because they could have killed the baby. They could have killed the baby. They could have said, fuck this shit, stuck a hanger up there, and that's it.
Or give it a very bad upbringing.
Or give it a horrible upbringing that, because they're not in the best place in their life, they're unable to put something else in it, or not being afraid to meet the challenge. Because, yo, I've seen people have kids and become awesome fucking people due to it. And then I've seen people have kids and become terrible people.
You ain't gonna mention your names.
Yeah, I won't. You know who you are, though. You know what I mean? Like, you know who you are. Like, I've seen become terrible people to the point where they're like, I gotta get my house, or I gotta get away from my wife, or I gotta get away from my kid. And I see that shit, and I'm like, I gotta give it up to those people that are willing to go ahead and have a baby in your belly for 9 months. And then go ahead, when that baby comes out, you're going to go ahead and say, listen, I'm going to go be your best me, and I know what the consequences that come with this are. I didn't want to kill you. I need you to understand, even though you're a little baby right now, you got to go be the best you. Feel me? Like, that's a hard fucking place to be in. I say that because what's also correlating is I work with this guy in a supermarket, right? I know this guy in a supermarket. He has a son. His son found him when his son was 21. So his son and his mom, it was like the mom and the stepfather, right? The son wasn't getting along with the stepfather, and the son started questioning, like, yo, what? Like, why are we not alike? Like, why is there something wrong? Why do I not feel connected to you, like as a father? And then I think the kid went to go get a DNA test on his own, found out that wasn't his pops. So the kid went to his mom and said, yo, bitch, who's my father? And he lives in Florida. And the mom told him the story. Hey, when you were young, I kept you from him, blah, blah, blah. Kid fucking bugged out, came right to New York, and my man was telling him the story. He's like, yeah, me and my son are like this now. I'm like, yo, that's crazy that somebody would be that vindictive, have a kid. They did that to my father too.
Word.
Yeah, my sisters. This is the story anyway. You always believe half of what you
Allegedly.
hear when it
Allegedly.
comes to family stories. You always believe half of what you
Allegedly,
hear.
we're an alleged on this.
Supposedly, my sister, my stepsister, my eldest sister, the one that's on like we're only like 9-10 months apart. Supposedly, cause my father was married before he conceived with my mom. He was married to a woman. So at like 20, my dad was married to a woman, and that woman had my sister, or was pregnant with my sister, and dipped to Florida, and supposedly didn't tell my father about it till she was like 15, 16. Crazy, right? Telling you, people.
Do you have a half sister in Florida?
I got a half sister with my pops. Yeah, I got her husband is a the top notch correction officer in Florida. Yeah. She's a beautiful woman. She's
Met
like
her?
my dad though. Yeah, I met her twice. She's like my dad, a little bit on the big side. Yeah, I mean, but she's beautiful. You know, she got the same. She looks more like my father than I do. She takes more after him than I do. But it would be like that, right? Like daddy's little girl type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it would be like that. Like
You look like your dad too.
a little bit. I just hope I don't look like it when I get older.
You don't want to be that size?
No. I don't care about the size so much. I won't be that size. I taught myself that over the last 2 weeks. I won't be that size. But, I love you, Dad. Fucking receding hairline and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, his health ain't so good because the smoking. You know what I mean? And he getting older. Like, I won't be like that. I won't be like that. I can't see myself being nowhere nothing like any of my parents when I get older. They're not. I love them, but they're not disciplined. I love them, but they're not disciplined. You gotta learn the ways of like Bruce Lee and being water. Like you gotta learn how to conform to things that your body's telling you is needed and not needed. You know what I'm saying? Like, and lately I just been on some real listening to what my body's telling me. Like, why do I wake up so fucked up in the morning? Oh shit, I was drinking the night before. Why do I feel so stuffed? Oh shit, I was on the couch at 4 a.m. stuffing myself with Twinkies. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do I feel like so drained? Fuck, I've been up all night playing video games. So it's like I just took more acknowledgement to what I'm doing. I'm banging out 6 to 8 hours of sleep a night. Woo! And that don't happen. I'm taking I took an X-Lax, roll the one that makes you shit.
Yeah.
The one that makes
X-Lax, yeah.
Woo! That shit got me, G. Yo, I was like, I got home, and it was like 2 in the afternoon, and I was reading the label, and it said, it can take up to half an hour to 6 hours to work. I'm like, that's a big window. Fuck it.
And it always happens at the most wrong times.
Nigga, I took a shot, and I'm sitting, I was waiting for an hour, and I'm like, fuck, I'm falling asleep. I still don't got a shit. I'm falling asleep, and I still don't got
Because it comes out of nowhere.
Yo, I went to sleep, and my stomach woke up. It went, I'm coming for you. And I was like, oh, and I almost didn't make it. I ran to the bathroom.
Would you like getting little drops out of your
My
ass?
nigga, fuck that little drop beat. As soon as I got to the toilet bowl, it was like a reverse shear effect on a steak, B. Like the water hit my water hit the water, and then it came back up. Like I bidetted my own ass with my shit. I bidetted my own ass, but yo, it was horrible. And then I tried to get up and take a shower, and my asshole said, "No, get back down here." Yo, I was like, "Oh,
Get over here!"
Oh, this sucks. This is what you get.
Scorpion whipped you right back to the
My
toilet.
nigga, I think I saw something in my poop that I ate in 1985, and I wasn't even born yet. I think I saw something from my poop from back then, Rich. I was like, oh shit, where'd you come from? You ever swallowed a penny?
No.
I swallowed a penny when I was younger. Don't fuck y'all.
Why?
Fuck y'all.
Why did you swallow a penny?
I have no clue. I was in class. I was bored. I was playing with change, and I somehow ended up with the penny in my mouth, and somehow swallowed the penny. I can't really. Look at his face.
Hey, like I used to eat crayons and notebooks.
I put a. Remember old miniature pool like toys.
Yeah.
I put one of those balls in my nose. I got scared. I was freaking out. Yo, I'm like, oh my god, I wanna die, I wanna die. She stuck her nail all the way in there. She plopped that shit out.
Like, you idiot.
You idiot.
Man.
The things we do when we kids, me.
I also went on a date this week.
With who? With a girl?
Yep. With a guy. No, girl. Of course, a girl.
Hey. We don't. It's 2023. You could go out whatever you want to now.
Shut up.
And you could call yourself whatever you want.
Allegedly.
While you're doing it. All right. Speak about the girl. Speak about the date. Who was she? How was she?
It's a girl that I actually met in September. And, we were just like Instagram.
When you had a girlfriend?
Yeah, when I had a girlfriend.
Oh, so were you scheming on her while you had a girlfriend?
Not necessarily.
Was she scheming on you when you had a girlfriend?
Not even.
Okay.
It was a matter of...
Is she a friend of your girlfriend's?
No.
Okay.
Thank God. Anyway. They never met. So... So what made it cool? Like, it was just cordial because, I was in a relationship at the time. And just kept, Instagram, nice picture, okay, nice. And if I post something, she would go nice and blah, blah, blah. So around, like, December, after I already broken up with my girl, it was just, like, still cordial until, like, one time we just got, like, into conversation, just talking about... Yeah, on the gram first, and then...
Who DM who first?
Okay, I DM.
Oh. And nigga said I DM. So you slid into her DM? What you said when you slid into her DM?
Because she had like this...
What was the Mac Daddy words that you dropped to her to get this woman's attention?
Wasn't even really Mac Daddy. It was just nerd ass stuff, and she just... I'm like, oh, it worked. So...
Did you know the circumference of a yo-yo is
like... She just had like a really nice picture, and I said, "Wow, you look absolutely gorgeous on it." And
did you write it in all caps?
Well, the absolutely part, I think. That's...
Yo, I'm just trying to get some game.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get some game. That nigga be getting more dates, more fucking chances than anybody I know. I just need some game from him. We walk into a spot, the hoes want him. They don't want me no more. I mean, they look past the nigga now. They looking for yo-yos. They want the tall, bald-headed, dark-skinned. He probably got like a donkey. They probably know. They be looking at that nigga like, yeah. See what I'm saying?
Anyways. So.
Where'd you go to eat?
We went to the spot in Brooklyn called Aurora.
Overall?
Aurora, like the Aurora.
Aurora.
Yeah, I'm saying it wrong, but...
Yo, say it again.
Yeah.
Aurora. We went to Aurora.
Actually, it was like
what kind of food?
Actually, a little slick. Prior to that, I got flowers for her.
Oh, you're learning. You're learning. Look, this nigga yo, son. That's what I'm talking about, B.
So I got flowers for her, and I waited kind of like in my car because I went in my car and it was like so much traffic that I got her Uber to the spot first. So I was just kind of waited out in my car till she went inside, and then when she went inside, then I'll go inside and I'll just appear behind her with the flowers.
This nigga thinks but now you're confessing this, so she's gonna know this is what you did. Look at her.
It was sweet.
It was sweet. What did she wear?
She wore like this
dress, jeans,
like this cleavage showing dress. Because she
taller than her.
She's not. She's like about 5'6".
Oh yeah, so you were looking down at her boobies.
Yeah.
You was like this.
I was like, it was because she got very, very big.
All right. How was the food?
She had
the food there and the food out. No.
She had steak. I had like this ravioli pasta thing. We had drinks.
Was she shy to eat?
Oh no, she straight
Good.
up got the
Straight
knife,
up.
everything, cut everything.
Yeah.
The conversation was like so dope. We just dove into different tangents about.
Yeah, the beginning is always the most interesting part when you first get to know somebody. It's when you know them. That's when everything gets a little flaky out here in these streets.
It was dope. She's like really into music. She wants to dive into more like modeling. She's like super tatted up, like everywhere, like very, very extremely pretty. I was like, I told her, like you look, I'm falling in love with you just sitting here staring at you. Stop
Oh,
looking
you
like that.
you hit her with those. You hit her with that. So you were feeling butterflies when you looked at her?
Yep.
Yeah.
I say I felt it, and you know,
Don't give too much. Then you fall in love early. Then they judging
no.
us. They thinking.
Listen, but yeah, you know, it was a very good. It was an overall good day. I went to, you know,
Do you have a
dropped off
second
her
date
place.
planned?
Huh?
Second date planned?
We're planning it for this coming week, and you know, I dropped her off. You know,
She got any cousins, sisters, aunts?
probably. Aunts, what?
I'm 34, nigga. You know, I'm at that age where I don't discriminate.
Well, that's why I see you. I'll ask her. I'll see you the second time.
Yeah, you go down the list in that order though. When you ask,
Aunt to cousin. Okay.
you go down because if I gotta settle with the aunts, you know, I won't do the mom. That's disrespectful.
No, it's always supposed to do the moms.
No, you don't do the moms because you fuck around. You know, the mom starts to like you, and everybody will know. Like everybody knows when somebody's fucking the mom. If there's a boyfriend or a husband, or I mean, if there's a boyfriend or somebody in the house, a friend of the family, and he's fucking the mom, everybody knows it. You just don't have Camden around in the house every fucking weekend to chill at 1 in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
Chill at 1 in the morning. Where's Camden? Let Camden stay.
Yeah. Oh no, he left. He went out the back door and came through her door, and he's beating mom in the fucking shed right now. That's what happened to Camden.
Yes. Is there a personal story you want to share?
No. Well, I think about that story about I forgot what it was, but this rich couple kind of kidnapped. They didn't kidnap, but they coerced this kid into fucking the wife. Like she went to a bar, found the kid, the pool boy. The pool boy started fucking her, and the husband was in the room in the back jerking off, watching his wife get banged out by the pool boy. And then after and this guy was a prominent. He ran a school, a Christian school. He was the top guy in a Christian school. And he was letting this kid fuck his wife. And then he started...
You told me this.
Yeah, they introduced the kid as another son. Yeah, this is my other son. He just fucks my wife. Yo, you white people, I'm sorry, you're some weird ass shit. You know what I mean? Because I know everybody's into weird shit. We all got our kinks. We all got our fucking kinks. I know that. But... not so many times does it get documented, or you get caught. You know what I mean? You get caught in your kink. You get caught out there. Did you ever see the I just saw part of it because pedophilia really, that's a different type of weirdo. You're just a different type of weirdo. You like touching kids. But the guy from Jared, the Subway guy.
That Subway guy.
Yeah. They got a documentary on him. How they set him up with the sting.
Oh, they do on Netflix?
Not on Netflix. It's on another channel, maybe Paramount or something. Yo, I couldn't watch it. I'm just like, I can't watch this shit. This is just fucking freaky, yo. All that money, all that success, and you're fucking. He's talking about.
He was married, right?
Yeah, but he was also talking about he was making the arrangements on the phone. Yeah, you know I like him young. The younger the better. Yeah, they got recordings of him. You're fucking freaky. I'm like, you're fucking nasty, bro. The younger the better. Oh, yo.
I got pre-ordering kids and stuff.
Yo, I can't stand that, yo. And then, and it is fucked up. It is fucked up.
Sorry, you're laughing.
Because if the roles are reversed, it's not that bad. If there's a 25-year-old mom or a 25-year-old woman, and she touches a 13-year-old or a 12-year-old. If she touches a little boy, you know what I mean? All the little kids yeah, you got your dick touched. You got happy.
There was actually something like that with a teacher who got pregnant by her 14-year-old student.
Oh, God.
And she got no jail time.
She got no jail time?
No jail time for that.
Ah, man. That's why I say, yo, you guys are just weird, man. I can't understand for the life of me. We have this discussion all the time. I'm not really too fond of skinny, short women. I ain't body shaming. They're just not my type. Yeah, I mean, not for me to like be in a relationship with a skinny short woman, I feel like I'm with a fucking little kid. Fucking take your clothes off, fucking all fucking little kiddish. I like a woman, voluptuousness. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I'll show you what I was with on Wednesday.
oh yeah, like that, nigga.
Yeah.
Like that? You like her, like her. Look at him. Look what did you do to my friend? Why do these women do this to my friend? Oh yeah, you showed me. So you finally got a date with this woman.
Yep.
So this is like the second time he showed me her. You finally got a date with her. Nice.
Yep.
That's the complexion you like too.
Yep.
You like dark skinned women, right?
I mean, I don't discriminate, but
I like my bitch. Red bone, ass fat. I mean, I don't discriminate neither. I just don't. I like to feel. I don't know. I like to feel like when those thighs close, I'm locked in. Like a cockpit, you know what I'm saying? Like whether you're on top of her or she's on top of you, as soon as she goes like this with her thighs, it's like, shh. Okay, Houston, we're prepared for takeoff in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off, and I'm just stuck and I can't move, and I'm like, ah. Yo, I like a bitch so thick that when like when I gotta come, I'm suffering. Like I don't want to come. Oh, please, I don't want to come. Please, I don't want to. Please, no, I don't want to go. Yo,
Go my drink, nigga.
Yo, my nigga, she gonna think I'm crying because the pussy's so good. I'll be like, I'm crying because I love you. I don't want to go.
Fucking stupid, man. You really
Yo.
stupid.
What time is it? Quest hit me up now.
What
time you getting here? Nigga, when I get there, bitch.
When I get there, motherfucker.
Fuck. Don't make me put you on the pod, nigga.
Oh, damn. He was on the pod.
Yeah, I know. He be weird though. I be trying to get him to do like more conversational shit, and the niggas like, yo, son, don't put me on no camera.
Oh, the lady hit me up too.
Who?
The one we just talked about. She sent me up 2 minutes ago.
Oh, the girl?
Yep.
Oh, she was thinking about you too.
She was like,
this is so sweet.
She was like, I was so drunk last night. Good afternoon, heart emoji.
So you brought her home?
No, I didn't bring her home.
She took an Uber home?
I dropped her off.
Oh, you dropped off in another spot?
No, at her house. She has her own place.
That's what I said. You brought her home.
Yeah.
Oh, so you brought her home? She has her own apartment?
Yeah.
Like in a building?
Yeah.
Damn. What does she do for a living?
She's actually she actually starts a new job on Monday. She's gonna be like a manager of like a home care center.
Okay, so she work.
Yep. She work.
That's what I'm talking about, G.
Like even when I told her about like my dad's birthday yesterday, because we talk every day. We were.
Where she live at? She a Bronx girl too?
Brooklyn.
Oh.
I told her about my dad and stuff. Like it's his birthday too. She's like, oh, could have had him hang out. Could have been drinking. I was trying to get my dad kind of drunk for his birthday.
Yeah, but girls will say that, but they might not really mean that and shit. Yeah.
It's like it's a double like a heads or tails type of moment.
And you don't want to do that neither. You know what I mean? Like, what if she wouldn't have been as pleasant in person, and you got your dad all over here now?
My dad's hilarious. But if you ever see my dad like drunk, to me and my sister, it's like the funniest thing on earth.
Because it's just a jolly old happy man.
Yes, and it's just like he gets more jollier and happier as he goes on.
As he drinks.
It is so funny. Like we be on the floor laughing for my dad. Like there was one time we visited a friend. She had a backyard barbecue. And we telling him like, "Yo, Dad, you gotta kind of stop chilling. You're drinking a little too much," because you could kind of tell he was trying to film stuff. She's like, "No, I'm good. Don't worry about it." That goes on. One of my friends wanted to play beer pong, and he's like, "I said, Dad, you want to play beer pong?" And he's like, "Fuck yeah, let's go." So we start playing beer pong, and my dad's like, talking mad shit, like me misses, like, "Oh, you suck. Guess those years of signing you up for baseball didn't help."
Oh, he talking hella shit.
He's like laughing with this other, like my friend's father too, because they're both drunk. It's like the two dads against the two kids, and
it's just a good time.
It's like, oh, it's a girl time, gets the ass whooping today.
My tío Minado, God rest his soul. My tío Minado, he used to get drunk and he used to give money to all the kids. So he get pissed drunk, pissed drunk, aquí. Go eso. get $5 and shit.
Mm.
And then he'll forget that he gave you money. He'll ask you, hey, I gave you money. Be like, no? Yeah, man, okay. Yeah, go ahead. You got. See, that's one thing that I love being that part, leaving that good stain in my family. That everybody knows when I'm around, I'm a good time.
Mm.
Everybody knows when I'm around, it's always like trust, love.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It's always like we've never even had this distance. Like that's like all my uncles that really like my grandfather. It's crazy because I was crying in the beginning of the week because my
Mm.
grandfather passed last year, like late last year, November, like December,
Yeah.
and I never really got to like mourn.
Mm.
I saw him in the hospital, and then 2 weeks later he was dead.
Mm.
I never got to really mourn. So I kidnapped him like not too long ago from my mom's house because he's in an urn
Mm.
and he's oddly heavy. Oddly heavy. Like I got this fucking big ass urn. I kidnapped him on my sister's birthday, I believe. On my sister's birthday, I went to go see her urn in my parents' house, and and my grandfather was next to it, and I was like, I want that. So I took his urn to. I know this is all very weird. I took his urn. I'm saying it. I'm like this over here.
It's weird out loud.
I put it in my living room,
Hmm.
but I haven't really got a chance to like sit with it. And last night, I had a couple drinks, nothing too crazy though. I was just sitting on my couch. It wasn't even late, like maybe 12 o'clock, and the urn just started all week. I've been hearing like vibrating. Mm. All week I've been hearing that shit. It could be the mice in the apartment. It could be the people downstairs. It could be my brain fucking with me.
Mm.
But I'll tell you one thing. It's fucking creepy as hell. Cause it's coming from like that corner. And
It wasn't there before.
and I haven't heard it up until like I told you, like on Tuesday I started crying because I thought popped into my head with my grandfather. Oh, my afro. I looked in the mirror and I looked at myself with the afro and I got very upset because my grandfather, that's what he had, an afro.
Mm.
And I was like, oh shit, like I miss my grandfather. Like he taught me how to ride a bike. You know what I mean? He brought me everywhere, took me to Six Flags. He was like the dude, that dude. My grandfather was that dude. It's November. He's walking around with a tank top and short shorts. You know, like the 1970s, the short shorts, the Larry Birds?
Yep.
So he got the short shorts with the tank top, right? And a bulldog on the tank top and a Coors Light. You know what I mean? And it's the middle of November. Like, yo, my grandfather was so gangster. He go, Mira, go over there, stand right there. What you doing, Grandpa? I'm peeing. Just put on there, stop pushing.
Wow.
But yeah, so ever since I got emotional over it, and I've been sitting in the living room from time to time, I'll be hearing that urn vibrate. I like part of me thinks that you shouldn't keep that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I got your ashes, they're in the urn. Maybe it's time to let all that shit go. And then the other part of me is like, shit, give me another 30 years, nigga. I'm gonna have a whole collection of these bitches.
Gotta catch them all.
Must be the creepy. I know there's people that have for generations kept their family urns in the houses.
Oh, yeah.
There's definitely like some creepy millionaire with like 150 family urns in a basement.
Yep, somewhere. Because
You know what I'm saying?
they have like spots for urns, like food, like plots for urns too.
Oh, they do?
Yeah,
You can bury your urn?
you could like it's like in a wall they put it in.
Okay, yeah. Mausoleum too,
Yeah,
right?
like a mausoleum type of thing
Okay.
for the urn. Because we thought about doing that for my grandfather when he passed away, but we just turned them into trinkets. Like
Yeah, that's what I got. I got little, but I do have the whole thing.
Yeah,
too.
the main one is in my grandmother's upstairs.
Did you know that when they excavated when looters would excavate the Egyptian pyramids, they used to eat the mummies that they found when they were looting the Sahara. It was a European thing. Back in the day, it was a European thing. It was like a delicacy. They would eat the fucking mummies. Yup.
Mm.
It was a European thing back in the days. Fucking
Did they
crazy
cook it or just
Brits.
eat it raw?
You crazy Brits.
They eat it raw. Or they
I think
cook
it was illegal, so they would have to get it. It was like one of those things you shouldn't do. So they would transfer a whole mummy body and eat it. Yeah, let me look it up. That shit's crazy, right? Yeah.
He didn't fucking lie. You know, son is like thousands of years old. Not raw.
You never know.
It's like, especially if it's a human, so it's cannibalistic at one. Then I think that's like some psych necrophilia in there.
Since the 12th century, Europeans had been eating Egyptian mummies as medicine. There you go. That's why. As medicine. In later centuries, unmummified corpses were passed off as mummy medicine, and eventually some Europeans no longer cared whether the bodies that they were ingesting had been mummified or not. Ew. You British people eat people.
Ew.
It was a royal thing. It was a royal
Of course, a royal thing.
Of course.
Inbreded.
Just rip off a toe. Pass me a toe, please. I'll try a piece of the testicle.
I can see that now. It makes sense.
You can definitely see it, right?
Not good for
Yo,
royalty.
they're so inbred. They're so
inbred.
fucking inbred. That whole royal family and all that shit. That shit is disgusting. Like,
let's keep it in the family, then just keep it in the family.
nah, that's just nasty. It's like they wait for you to be fourth generation cousins to marry you off to each other.
Like you marry your second cousin.
That's disgusting. Who does these things? Like,
And it's like normal. It's like, how would that like be your like royalty and you like want to have sex? And it's like, damn, this is my.
well, they
Bloodline.
believe it's saving the bloodline and not tainting it. That's what they believe. They believe that by continuously interbreeding, that they're saving that bloodline.
We're about to get a new king in
Why?
May. The coronation.
Who's gonna be the new king?
Prince Charles is now King Charles because Queen Elizabeth died. That's her son.
King? Oh, does he have to come back home?
Yeah, I come home for the coronation. They're gonna make it like a whole president. Like
Is he gonna run it, or is he gonna go back to fucking running away to Canada like he's been?
Wait, which King Charles are you talking about?
Oh no, that was Harry, right? That ran away.
That's Harry.
So Charles is his brother.
No, Charles is his father.
Charles is his father.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know about this interbreeding shit. These niggas are like dogs to me.
Like Charles, like Queen Elizabeth has two sons, Charles and Prince Andrew.
Okay.
Andrew's the one that was the one with the whole scandal going to.
Oh, Andrew was the one touching little girls
Yeah,
with Epstein.
Yeah, with Epstein. He was
Okay.
with Epstein.
So this guy don't have no scandals. This new one.
As far as we know, no.
Is he old?
Yeah, he's very old. He's like 70, like almost 79.
It's like why? It's like why?
But he ain't gonna be in power for that long. But even back then, like there was Queen Elizabeth was the longest reigning queen in all of royal history, because she got it so young. She got it in 1953. She was barely even fucking 23 when she got it.
I just don't understand the whole king queen part. Like, not to say our democracy shit is any better, but
there's a reason why we don't have that. That's why we don't have it here, because we left Britain to come to America
to get away from that.
To get away from those things.
And because religion and it was like becoming a problem between religion and becoming the royal parties, right? Because like it's always like a fight for power. You know what I mean? Who's right under the eyes of God, or I'm gonna fuck that girl because I am the king.
But you can literally back then, especially way back then when all this like royalty thing started, you could literally get away with anything.
Yeah, but back then you wouldn't want to fuck those bitches. They were probably hairy. They were probably nasty.
From the 1700s.
They didn't shower.
They like the 2020s chicks.
Nah, they didn't shower. I'm not.
That's why I always wish that like in TV and sitcom there was always like just to really stick it to like any those type like any show. Picture any show, but just make it all black cast. Like do Romeo and Juliet black. Do the royalty black.
Why black?
To get a different perspective, because the way we always been told, it's probably not what we always been told. Or it's like, how would it be if it was like a black Prince Philip, a, 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 a female black Queen Elizabeth? How would the powers be then? If she was from Africa instead of England?
That's a. I,
It's a very broad point, but it's like it's a broad
I mean,
statement. But it's like
it's something to.
our story's like a black Shakespeare. Would he make Romeo and Juliet? Would he make Macbeth the way Macbeth was written?
No, of course not. Of course not. You know, because there are prolific black writers, playwriters that have
Oh yeah, absolutely.
have their own version of the Romeo and Juliet story.
Yes.
But to be the originator, like you say, like
Yes.
how would it be if
Original, like the original black Romeo and Juliet.
like even the thought of Africa, what if Africans didn't get enslaved?
We probably wouldn't. Honestly, we probably wouldn't be here. If blacks didn't get enslaved. If you really,
What do you mean?
If you look at the grand scheme of like deaths, like all the dying and how
You're Puerto Rican, my brother.
yeah.
You would be here.
I'm-
You would just be full. You would be
But
Taino.
But who's to say that the ancestor of Puerto Rico didn't come from somewhere in Africa? I'm like 30%
Well,
Nigerian.
they say
My
they-
Nigerian people have to been doing something probably in the bloodlines of going to Puerto Rico and do something.
Yeah, but they say they say that everybody comes from Africa, Mesopotamia, right? They say everybody started off there.
The Pangea.
So you figure if there was an island, the Caribbean islands, what we're finding out now, right, is 11,000 years ago, Noah's flood pushed and killed everybody in North America. It killed all the megafauna, all the mammoths, all the big animals. It also killed probably 90% of the Earth's population when that happened 11,000 years ago. Noah's flood. It's in the Bible. It's in all these things. So obviously it really did happen.
I thought it was the plague.
What?
The bubonic plague.
That killed everybody? 90% of people? No, that's European.
Yeah.
Noah's flood that they just, like I said, it's mythological,
Yeah.
it's in the Bible, but Noah's flood, the proof of it is the Mississippi River. The Mississippi River is only from the proof of it is the Great Lakes. Those Great Lakes happened after the big flood happened. So supposedly the iceberg, the polar caps melted, and all that water came and pushed everything down, killed like 90% of the earth. The people that were the survivors of it were the South Americans, the Olmecs, the Mayan people, the Taino people, our island. Those original people were in North America. And they got forced down because of the planetary changes. Like, they say we've been here for like 4 epochs already. 5 epochs already. Like, the shit's been erased and we come back and we build up and get erased and build up. Like that's what they say we're on the verge on now too. Like we're on every 4,000 years supposedly we get into this little erase mode might happen. Yeah, Beam.
We get thrown into the recycle bin.
Like I love history so much. I hate the fact that I have to see these these great writers like Graham Hancock, like Randall Carson, like Robert Schoch, like you see these great scientists and they get clowned in the scientific society because they're just using the evidence bestowed upon them that they can visually see. You can visually see on like on Google Earth. And you can go there and see the plains and see the rocks, and you see this big boulder that's the size of an oil tanker, and you're like, how'd that get there? Oh, you know how it got there? It got there because of glacier displacement. It was in a glacier, ice melted away, left the boulder. That's how it gets there. But yet the mainstream, it's not. No, that couldn't have happened. No, that can't happen. And I feel bad. Like I wish I would be alive. I wish I would be alive that VR gets so good that they can go back into the past and really show us what the fuck was going on. Like,
that ain't gonna happen for several lifetimes.
I know, not for hours, but I really like that movie Time Machine. I know it's not like the greatest movie in the world, but it's like one of my top 10. I love that movie Time Machine. I love it. Like the guy's living in 1700s, creates a time machine. All because, he was already creating the time machine, but puts his time machine into effect because the woman that he's gonna marry dies. He's with her that day, and he proposes to her and gives her the ring. And as they're walking through the park, a thief comes, give me that shit. And he's like he just spent his life savings on this ring, and he's like, give me the fucking ring. And she's like, no, 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 no. And they starting to get to a tussle, and he kills her. And then the guy goes, all I wanted was the bloody ring. And then he leaves the duty, and he's crying, and he's like, fuck this. And he goes into his lab, and he finishes his experiment, makes the time machine, goes back into the past. He realizes no matter how many times he goes back into the past, he still can't save the bitch. She dives every other way. You still can't save it, and it's a testament to fate. Fate is gonna happen regardless if you had the opportunity to change it or not. Fate is gonna happen. Final destination shit. One way or the other, it's gonna get you, right? So now,
So she only doesn't die from getting shot.
no, she does. She keeps dying. A horse carriage hits her. This bitch dies mad different ways now because he keeps bringing it up. It's fucked up. On the Edge of Tomorrow, Tom Cruise. You got to see that movie. He's also going through a similar thing, but his day keeps repeating like Groundhog's Day.
No.
And he keeps dying a billion different ways. It's hilarious. So the scientist, I'm on fire. The scientist, he gets frustrated. He can't save his girl, and he decides to go into the past and the future. So he goes like too far into the past, I think, or too far into the future, and he gets lost in time and breaks the time machine. But at one point in the movie, he went into the future to a point where everything was computerized and hologram. Remember the guy that did the Make 7 Up Yours? Remember that black guy that did the 7 Up Yours commercials? He's like a AI robot in that movie. He's like a hologram. And he's saying anything, like, basically you had the opportunity to ask that AI a question, and it would have every answer. He would tell you when it happened, what year it happened, why did it happen, who was that person. That's the world I'd like to live in, bro. I'd like to have access. Like, I don't want to type it no more. I'm getting lazy on them. I want to walk up to some and be like,
happening now.
right? I want to. What's that shit they got?
Chat GPT.
Chat GPT, yo. You saw Rogan fucking with it?
They got a 4.0. It's like now version 4. So.
You saw Rogan fucking with it though?
No, what was he doing?
Rogan was fucking with it. Rogan was like, they were asking it, does Chat GPT feel bad about all the cobalt that's being mined in order for it to be functioning? Because he was just fun, and the Chat GPT was just giving him awkward answers like that is not my problem. Like, that's not my issue.
I'm not here for that.
Not here for that. I'm here for everything else.
Because there's certain things with the chat thing you can't do. You can't say like, tell me a murder story about such because they don't want to put that like add anything like sad or anything that like those type of emotions on it, which I understand. So you got to switch and like, tell me a story about a boy trapped in a storm. And I did that one time at work, and I was like, I said, tell me a story about yo-yos.
They told you a story about yo-yos?
Yes, and it told me probably a 2-paragraph, like, short form story.
About what?
About this yo-yo.
Kid in a yo-yo?
A kid in a yo-yo. Like, there was a lonely yo-yo.
That's an AI too, right? That's an AI.
An AI. It just comes. It only took like 5 seconds.
That's fucking crazy, yo. That's crazy.
Technology just only gets more advanced. It never goes back.
I'm not mad at it. They need to find out a way to fucking get Joe Biden a new fucking body. You see all the shit that his family's in right now? All the money that they're finding in the Hunter family, like oh man, yo. How do we hire these criminals? And then he's gonna go against Trump, another criminal. Like I don't understand. America seems so weird to me. Like, we're all supposed to be with like dignity and pride, be proud of our shit. And then you got the people that are representing us that are just fucking old, have their own agendas. Like, how many Murdochs are there? Come on, he's not the only one now.
Nope.
There's a whole bunch of Murdochs sitting in our fucking political office right now. A whole bunch of them niggas.
There's some Tucker Carlsons out there.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when Ghislaine got captured, you know how many people were shaking in their boots? And it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be that the people that are in power that we trust with the responsibilities of our well-beings are all corrupted. The fuck, we're supposed to be corrupted out here. We're supposed to do street shit, not y'all.
No, it's crazy. Getting a little excited over there.
Yeah. So what you got for the week, yo-yos?
I know later on I gotta get like some custom.
You gonna invite Shorty?
Here?
To where you going?
Oh no, she's busy this weekend.
Okay.
But we're gonna be eventually meeting soon this coming week because we're gonna celebrate because she got a new job, so it's gonna be fun. And yeah, I'm gonna be getting some custom LEDs made, some jackets and stuff, and pretty much just try to work on some getting this whole trademarking thing going for I don't want to say a name because I don't want people to steal it.
Yeah, no,
You
no,
saw
no.
what it was.
Uh huh.
I'm gonna get a trademark officially, so I'm gonna sit with like my producer because he has a trademark on his brand.
Okay.
So he's gonna just give me down like the breakdown of how to do it. So I won't have to be dropping like $3,000 for no reason. Why I could only drop like $350 for the trademark.
Mm-hmm. Also, like where you do the trademark too, right?
Yeah, you do it to the USPTO, the United States Department Patent and Trademarking Office.
Mm-hmm. And then you'll be officially owner of it. Nobody else could use it except you without your permission.
Yes, and there's certain types of trademarks. There's trademarks for like national.
Yes, there's all different. Yep.
International ones.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah, they can't use like if they're from here, they can't use it. But it's like somebody across the board can make some bullshit, the same name, everything.
Mm-hmm.
But because I didn't get protected out there, that's when the whole lawyer, attorney, have attorneys out there to protect your name too. That's when it starts getting expensive to protect your trademark.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, when you're going on an international level and trying to, because good luck trying to get those people, going to go get those people and sue them and bring them to court.
Because usually that one person who got your trademark is under some bigger company, owned by some bigger company, so that you're like lost in the shuffle.
That's the shit that's been happening with China lately. Like people, I've heard stories of people like trying to do partnerships with China and like trying to get money from them, and then China will be like, "Oh yeah, what's the idea? No, we're not gonna help you." And then 1 week later, open up that person's idea, and they're allowed to do that because fuck, what are you gonna tell them? It's China. It's all the way over there. Can't do nothing about it.
Yep.
That's crazy, yo.
But I'll be in Japan August, so I can't wait for that.
Nice.
That trip's gonna be epic.
And nobody don't do you know. And we go to Tokyo.
Well, I'll be in Osaka.
Okay, I don't know an Osaka song, nigga.
I'm going with Joey. It's our first.
My nigga, y'all better go to the geisha house.
That's what he was
Alright.
kind of influenced. Like, yeah, we should do geisha, like do something with like those. Rush
nigga,
hour.
I got one. Tell that nigga Joey grow his chest hairs out, and y'all be good.
Oh, he's already hairy.
No, but he could act like the 40-year-old version. Act like the actor. He could play it off like he's the actor. What's the actor's name?
Steve Carell.
He could play it off like Steve Carell, nigga. You just tell Joey to be Steve Carell on the vacation.
I told him to try any auditions that involve Steve Carell, star Steve Carell, so he could get it.
Oh man, fucking Joey.
Because all he got, he's.
Don't leave him over there.
No,
Don't leave him over there.
no. If he stays, that's all right.
I wonder if you guys stick out like a sore thumb.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not. I mean,
I wonder if it's like that. Like,
they'll probably think I'm a basketball player, but that's what I do.
you know, in North Korea there was this chick that was on. I think we spoke about her before. That was on this guy's show. Andrew Schultz, the chick that escaped from North Korea.
Oh yeah, I seen her.
Yo, B, you know she said she never she didn't know what a black man was.
Yep.
She's like, I did not know what a black man was. I did not know what Spanish man was. I did not know what. She said to her, they're all like white guys.
Like North Korea, it's like super closed off from the world.
Yo,
like,
that's
very
crazy.
isolated.
How can you? How does? I find that shit sick, B. And it's all because like everybody has like a nuclear weapon, so you know it's a nuclear deterrent not to fuck. It'd be better off not to kill one another. But I still don't like get how we can blatantly like sit by as an entire world and just know that there is a billion, million, 2 million, even one person suffering under the rule of a almighty fat Korean ruler, and we just sit back and just like the whole country is North Korea and South Korea. Y'all can't get it together. Like y'all had to divide in the same spot.
Yep.
That's crazy. Could you imagine if slavery would have stayed in the United States and it would have been like North and South?
I mean, we almost had civil war because of that.
We did have civil war because of that, though.
Oh, we did have civil. Yes,
Yeah, we did have a civil war because of that.
uh,
But we won.
Yep.
I mean, the blue states won.
Unions win.
But that's what I'm saying. I wonder why South Korea doesn't go to war with North Korea. That's because
I mean, they did back in World War II.
yeah, but how come South Korea hasn't won? How come they can't win? I don't get it.
This
Like is this dude that dumb? Would he let off a nuke on South Korea even though it's attached to North Korea? What you gonna do? What, you gonna just fucking sit there and, oh, it's not gonna hit us, it's over the hill?
I mean, I know back. Stupid. I know, like during those times, there was like when they were going back and forth with each other. Like one leader was taking over, North Korea was taking over, and also South Korea was winning, and then North Korea was winning. It was like a whole big stalemate thing until they came up like, okay, we're not getting anywhere. Let's just keep it like this Mason Dixon line. Okay, we own. You live there, we live here.
Again, I still don't understand how, like, all this shit be happening around the world be bugging me out. Like, I'm still weirded out that South America has all these like temples and buildings down there that are just bombarded with trees and bushes, but you can see them with LiDAR. I'm like, damn, yo, people lived there before. Like, there was a time in our human history where there were no borders and boundaries. You were nobody to tell me I couldn't go that way. Now I can't go that way. Now there's a border there. Now there's barriers there. You know, like, I don't know if we built borders to keep people out as much as we built them to keep the people in. You know what I mean? Like, you can't go to Canada if you got a felony.
Yep.
If you go to Mexico, make sure you have all your shit, because they're not letting you back into the United States unless you have all your IDs. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't go to another country unless you have a passport. Right? It's like, and then when you go to another country, let's say you wanted to live there, you got to get a working visa. You got to have a reason for wanting to be there or trying to become a citizen. So now you got to spend some time and, like, I just wanted to visit for a year. I just wanted to visit for a year and go back home or go somewhere else. No, I got to work on citizenship, a working visa. And all this. It's like, shit, we're so fucking divided with all these borders and lines. It'd be killing me, bro. Do you think there'll ever be a time where we'll just not care about that shit so much?
Nope. Because in a society where we're constantly growing, you have to set certain boundaries because you never know. Like, you'll get that one leader or that one crazy person that'll just be like, I'm gonna break through this boundary, and you don't know if it could destroy like the whole
system.
The whole system is some
just
way.
because 1-2 people got through about board.
Thousands of people.
Man, I don't think they should be. I don't think they like. You know, and it sucks too because it's our nature. We can't be civilized about nothing.
Nope.
If you got something I want, I'm gonna take it. You know what I mean? Like that's what sucks about it. That we can't be civilized. That somebody gotta die. Like, somebody gotta die. Somebody gotta lose. Somebody gotta get hurt. Somebody gotta get their shit rocked, raped, taken. It's always like that in order for a greater good, like, so to speak.
There was like an international court that just pretty much gave charges to Vladimir Putin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What the fuck that gonna do?
Exactly.
What's that gonna do?
Like,
that nigga's fucking juiced up on every good drug you can find. Supposedly he has cancer, right? Like, I think he's a hop, step, and skip jump away from just pressing a nuke, bro. If I'm Putin and I find out I'm dying tomorrow, I'm pressing the button. Why not? I'm not gonna be here for any of the aftermath. Boop. Press the button and then let the rest of the world deal with the chaos. Like, that's the scariest part about him beefing with fucking Ukraine and us helping Ukraine and sending more money over there. And, yo, that's the worst part about it. That a person like Putin, he's probably closest to moving world tides than he understands. You understand? He's closer to North Korea than us. He's closer to China than us. He's closer to fucking Israel than us. Those are like the big major part. That nigga presses a nuke to one of them spots is a problem. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a problem. Some set it off shit. And us being in the United States, we kind of lucky. We're on this big place all the way away from all that Middle Eastern bullshit. These countries have been warring for fucking years, my nigga. Millions. It's almost like since the dawn of us being
time.
Like, they've been beefing over there. That's supposed to be the cradle of life over there. And they fight for everything over there. They beef over religion. They beef over culture. They beef over borders.
Women.
You got people that speak the same language beefing because they speak the same language. Like, it's hot enough over there. Why y'all niggas beefing? Yo, walk us out, yo. Get out.
Oh, God. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy all this stupid banter that we always say. All this creative banter. It's not even really stupid. So, again, if you ever want to be a guest on the show, What's Up Everybody Pod, DM me, DM us at whenpigsflynetwork@gmail.com. I'll go right to the Instagram, What's Up Everybody Pod.
Chill.
Or follow me, Richie Loves Yoyos. Follow him at Fuma Mucho.
Chill.
It's probably appearing like, I don't know where the finger's going to be pointing when it comes up on the screen, but it should be like right here, or maybe like, wait, let me look.
No, you good.
It'll be right here?
Yeah, it'd be like right there. It's all over the place, though. Look, it's all over the place.
Okay, that's my brand When Pigs Fly. That's the What's Up Everybody Pod. Where's the new I thought I put the new logo.
Nigga, this is us recording.
Oh, duh.
It's not the final.
Oh, yeah.
You saw it on the Ari episode.
Yeah, I saw it.
I gotta move it over though
Yeah.
because the pig fucking which is stupid.
Yeah, I know.
They should give you an option to place that somewhere.
Yes.
Like, YouTube, get your shit together. You fucking blocking us out. We can't curse. Fuck you. All right.
Peace, love, and yo-yos to you all.
Peace.
Peace.
I like my bitch. Red Bone. Ass fat. He gotta drop a deuce. He gotta drop a deuce.